Jake Paul defeats Tyrone Woodley by split decision.
Boxing again is the loser. Let the circus roll on. Confidence versus arrogance. Which one are you? Introducing Chris Herrier. He is the second one, to be clear. Which leads me to saying thank you for watching the previous video. We did have some fun.
The best ab exercise to add to your next workout. This exercise is called the standing hip thrust. It requires a belt and a dumbbell.
All you needed to say to mock that clip was Gymshark fame boy.
The belt and a dumbbell.
Done. And so I've been getting natty daddy comments for a couple of months now. My first thought is that must be a Jerry Springer episode. But then someone explained to me in the comments that this is actually a bodybuilder who's become a bit of a sensation on YouTube, and he's literally got 1 million subscribers in a couple of months. And so I already made my one and only YouTube Shorts joke. If you would have asked me a week ago, what do you think of YouTube Shorts? I would have said, what size do they come in? And so disclaimer, I will be reading out his exact quotes from his videos
with the Barry White filter on my voice,
because he uses funky music from Blade Runner. And so fitness videos for me generally need a longer duration than shorts, because fitness concepts can be nuanced. We have positives and negatives for concepts, research to be communicated, and then of course for people watching to apply to their needs. However, I do think that YouTube Shorts can be useful depending on how they're presented in terms of giving short bursts of information or messages which are easily digestible and memorable. And I think that this guy does a pretty good job in terms of that genre.
Don't let people overcomplicate fitness for you. If you want to lose weight, eat less calories than you burn. Do cardio if you need. Eat protein with every meal. If you want to gain muscle, eat more calories than you burn. Sleep enough. Focus on weight training and eat protein with every meal. Results don't come overnight, but yes, it is that simple. Get the basics right. Don't get overwhelmed with the amount of information out there.
Exactly what that man said again. Understand deeper concepts, but keep it simple. And so that for me is a perfect example of how a YouTube short can be used to give a good message. But I haven't seen a huge amount of his videos, to be fair, but I've literally watched minutes of them, which equates to about 40. And so as I'm watching his short videos, I'm very much finding myself to be agreeing with his point in his videos. And to me, it's seemingly a good thing that his audience is growing, and so that his message is reaching a larger audience.
The term influence means to have an effect on character development or behavior of someone, so be careful who you let influence you.
This guy, pretty sure I made the right choice.
My autobiography is finally available for pre-order.
I'm sick of fake influencers. My issue with it is that these people's lifestyles and physiques are mostly unattainable.
No, seriously, what that guy said, a good message.
I've never claimed to be natural, but know far too many people that do when they are not.
Fake natties, dishonest fitness influencers, unattainable results.
It's no wonder we have an entire generation that simply doesn't feel good enough.
And that problem can be difficult, especially for beginners.
I once walked into the bathroom and saw an elderly gentleman drying his crocs and balls.
Sorry, that was me.
I will never recover from that.
What else am I meant to use the hairdryer on? I haven't got many options. Let's just say I got the old wrinkles out.
Most of us come to the gym to work, and we need to respect that. And for most of us, the gym is not a social club. Put your weights back and in the correct spot. If you're strong enough to use 8 plates on the leg press, you're strong enough to put them back.
And so I completely agree. Don't be a douche. Re-rack your weights. Be considerate to people.
I've seen this one just too many times, where guys sit on a busy machine scrolling through Facebook. 2 things come to mind. Who the uses Facebook?
It's all MySpace nowadays.
Most of the time, all of these points come down to being considerate to communal spaces and other people.
Right, but what about gym pranks? Because they are hilarious.
Always remember the gym will never wake up one day and tell you it doesn't love you anymore.
And that for me sums up this guy's video style. The videos can start off a bit quirky, followed by what I can see is very decent information.
Psalms have been all over TikTok lately, but what are they? They're research chemicals, marketed as having similar results to steroids without the side effects. I hear a lot of influencers, Psalms. Okay, sure, influencer probably saw some good results, but did they tell you the long-term effects? I'm guessing not. In my opinion, as a teenager or young adult, the risk far outweighs the result.
And so going through his videos, of course I'm going to click on that one. Again, those research chemicals are not for teenagers. That's the same message that I give, and very important.
I'll never endorse something that could potentially be harmful to you. They just seem too new and too over-marketed. You'll most likely see better results following a structured diet and training routine. Machines versus free weights, which is better? Free weights can move in any direction and activate more muscles for stability. It's easier to use incorrect form, especially towards the end of your session when you're tired. Machines are fixed and easier to use better form. They're more isolated to the muscle you're working. It's much easier to do pyramid and drop sets. I cannot say that one is better because they both have their time and place. I do most of my sessions with free weights, and as I get fatigued, I move to machines to finish them off.
And so his conclusion here is perfect. There is no better machines or free weights. They're just different benefits and disadvantages. Again, I have a longer video on that. But essentially for people wanting a quick snippet of information, again, he does a very good job. But at this point, let's calm down and let's not be over the top. Some of you may find his delivery a bit cheesy, a bit quirky.
This rock is so hard, but you know what else is hard? Your muscles and creatine.
But then some people may say that a bald dude making sarcastic comments with a picture of a cappuccino behind him is also not their taste. I don't know why. And so my thought with him is I don't really care about his delivery style as long as the message is good.
Eat big to get big, baby. Doesn't matter what you eat, you gotta eat. Sheesh.
While there may be some truth in that, you're gonna gain. Some of it might not be muscle. Start by calculating your maintenance calories, then add 200 to 300 more than that. This is known as a calorie surplus. A general calorie split looks like this. In your calorie split, try choose the most nutritious options.
And so his delivery in terms of these skits would not be my choice. But again, the message is solid. And to be fair, the gym bros saying eat big to get big while stuffing their face with McDonald's is a fair representation. However, if there is a loaf of bread talking to you in your fridge, don't then discuss macronutrient sustainability.
Carbs are not bad for you, nor are they the enemy. Carbohydrates are an essential part of people's diets.
In all cases, call the Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Exactly. And look, shorts are not for everyone. His video style is not for everyone. That's fine. People can choose to like him or not like him. That's not the point in my video, to influence you, I shudder. And he is not the fitness messiah. There is no fitness messiah. And I'm sure there are certain videos he makes which perhaps can be critiqued, and validly so. And that is just normal, and that is to be expected. However, overall, in my opinion, from the videos I've seen from him, I think he's giving good, positive messages. So then at this point, obviously, we're going to have to address the point that he's not natural. And many people will be saying, well, is someone that taking PEDs a good example of health and fitness? And that's certainly a valid point. But what I would say in this case is this guy is open about what he does. It is his personal choice as a consenting adult. He's not lying to anyone. He tells you he's enhanced.
I'm sure you've seen these videos. I am not a natural bodybuilder. I'm sick of fake influencers. I had no sponsors at the time of making these videos. And people said to me, why would you make a video like that? You're not going to get any sponsors talking about your PED use.
So if people are open and transparent to their audience, then I don't really think that anyone has a big problem with it. And I think people can then watch his videos, they can know everything he's doing, and then they can apply information to what will suit them.
I saw that the young generation didn't have guidance and had the wrong influences. And it's too common to see lies for sales of workout and diet plans, even supplements. And when these beginners do buy and apply this advice, most of the time it doesn't work how they expect.
I call these dishonest agents in the fitness industry the beginner trap.
Too many influencers are chasing money and profiting off vulnerability.
I may steal that, I will steal that. And so look, he's clearly now sponsored by Rise, the supplement company. Okay, fine, that's what people do. And so this is the but part of the video to me. It'll be interesting to see where his videos go. Now that he is sponsored by a supplement company, I hope his videos don't just become a sales funnel for the supplement company, because then it kind of becomes the generic fitness celebrity stuff, which loses a bit of sincerity if you're always selling a supplement as the basis of your videos. And so of course he can promote legitimate supplements. But in this video, for example, I'm not sure that a pump complex is something that people need to take, especially if already taking a pre-workout. And so we'll see how his channel progresses, but as you get the views and the following that he has achieved, companies will want to become affiliated with him. And so it's my hope that he sticks to promoting legitimate supplements.
I've been working on something quite special with the guys from Rise. Doses are going to be crazy. We've created an industry first pre-workout, and I just know you guys are going to love it. Here's a little hint. The flavor? Atomic Breath.
And so I will be reviewing his pre-workout formula when it comes out, and the label never lies with a supplement. And so I think that'll be a really useful video to see what he puts in a pre-workout, to see how he doses it, the ingredients, and I will give an objective, honest review of it. If it's brilliant, I'll tell you it's brilliant. If it's not, I'll tell you it's not. But I am looking forward to him releasing that so I can get a further idea of how he views supplements and pre-workouts. This is a very good, balanced, nuanced interpretation of caffeine. The positives, but also the potential issues.
Caffeine was first used in the year 3000 BC. Now this guy comes along and ruins it for all of us. Don't be like this guy. Taking copious amounts of caffeine like this wouldn't even show that much performance benefit, because caffeine can restrict your blood vessels. But nonetheless, caffeine does show a performance boost.
And so again, he is correct. Caffeine, of course, is ergogenic.
Caffeine works wonders for a lot of us, hence the term liquid motivation. Caffeine is a tool.
It is a tool. I like that phrase as well.
And it should be treated as that. Some guys only take a stimulant-based pre-workout on leg days. Leg days are hard, and they need that extra boost, while some people just bang it every day. Personally, I train late in the evenings, and I don't like the idea of being kept up by caffeine, so I try to limit my intake to around 200 milligrams, which is half a scoop. But if you like training earlier in the day, you might need to go for a full scoop. Depends what you need. Alternatively, if you don't like stimulants at all, or if you've never taken a pre-workout supplement, I almost always recommend a stimulant-free pre-workout. You see, a lot of guys develop a dependency on stimulants to have a good workout. They end up with high caffeine tolerances and don't feel their pre-workout anymore. They keep moving up in their caffeine doses, but I don't think that's healthy.
Be considerate of how much you take. Be considerate of your tolerance levels. Don't become over-dependent on it. Don't do stupid stuff on social media because of it. And so again, I like the way that he presents that video. And then we get to the applicable gym life lessons, if you like.
If you don't go to the gym because you're scared of being judged, watch this. It might just help. Being judged doesn't define who you are. It defines who they are. You are there to make a change for yourself. Have no shame in wanting better. Every single person in the gym knows exactly what it's like to start. They're there to work and better themselves. Often, these thoughts of judgment are preconceived and not reality. The gym can change your life. You got this.
A major reason, especially why beginners may drop out, the intimidation in a gym. And so I think that's actually a very useful video. And what I would add is that if people are suffering from this intimidation, a very good solution is to hire a competent personal trainer, because they will of course teach you, make you comfortable in the gym. And as you become more competent with exercises, you will gain confidence. So to add to what he said, I think a personal trainer is a good route for many people. And so that's a look at this man's name that I can't say. My overall impression of him is his videos are decent. He's giving a positive, good message, but let me know your thoughts. You may disagree with me, you may agree with me, and most of all, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Finished.